It's official.
It's official now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. For those of you that I don't know, my name is Dustin Westling, CACP, and I am the International President of ILEA for the next 20 minutes. I am here on beautiful Treaty 7 land in Calgary, Alberta, and I'm super excited to be kicking this off and sharing the year that has passed, and most importantly, sharing with you what the future brings for the organization and all of you. I think it's safe to say that, when I started my ILEA journey on the Board of Governors, we were not planning on fighting our way through a pandemic like so many of us through our businesses and our personal lives. I think that I just want to make sure everybody's doing okay with the tech there. Okay. It's been an incredibly challenging time for ILEA, and it has been probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do is lead this organization through that hard time. A lot of tough decisions were made. Our community got a little bit smaller, and there is finally what feels like optimism and light at the end of the tunnel. I'm very excited to be passing the torch over to the next round of leaders that I think have got such a great eye for where we can go next, what recovery can look like, how this organization can continue to be the heart of our community, but also get back to the great work that we're known for. I think that the rough road is not quite done yet, but the light at the end of the tunnel is really promising, and we'll go through some numbers and some facts and some figures, and we'll show you that from the outside it may look like trouble, but from the inside we're seeing growth, we're seeing recovery, we're seeing a turnaround that I think is really, really positive. And I leave this organization with nothing but love and respect for everybody that stood beside us and fought hard for us, for everybody that provided their feedback, whether it was good, bad, ugly, nice, not nice. All of it was appreciated, and I think that there's no question that there's still a ton of heart left in this organization. The community is truly inspiring to so many of us, and I'm really proud to have been in this seat, and I'm excited for what the future will bring for ILEA. I'm not going anywhere. Certainly, I'm going to take a minute and then dive back in from my last year and support the incredible work that I know will be ahead of us. So let's talk about agenda for today. I think last year we had the record-breaking fastest AGM ever, and that is not our goal today, but we're not going to keep you here very long. So we're going to talk State of the Association. We're going to do some recognition of our 2022-2023 ILEA leaders. We're going to do the Spirit of Excellence Awards. Our new Board of Governors is going to take the oath. We're going to talk about ILEA President's vision for 2023-2024, and then introduction of our 23-24 ILEA leaders. And then we'll be very excited to do the ILEA International Volunteer Awards presentation, and then some closing remarks from your new leaders. So with that, let's kick this off. Joining me throughout today's program are two familiar faces who I hope to all of you, the lovely, always effervescent Gwen McNutt, CACP, and the sparkling, joyous, most beautiful smile in the world, Melissa Jerkin, CACP. So they'll be jumping in and out of the conversation, and very likely helping me as I stumble at some point throughout this. We just want to say a big thank you to ILEA's founders, founding members, and each of ILEA's past presidents. ILEA is here today more than 36 years later, crazy enough, because of their leadership and dedication to our industry and the community. I know a couple of those folks are on the call today, and we extend a big thank you to you for the work that you do, and knowing that we're here because of these leaders. I also want to point out the insane number of CACPs at the end of so many of these names. So I know we'll talk about CACP later, but I just want to point out that there's a lot of them there. And if you're on the fence about whether you should become one, take a look at this list of these incredible leaders and the commitment they've made to the CACP program and to ILEA. A thank you to our partners. running an association is a lot of work and it's hard, and we're really proud to have organizations stand beside us and support us. Our global partner continues to be Court Events. Court has been such a long time supporter of ILEA in the community, and we're very proud to call them friends, and we're looking forward to continued commitment between ILEA and Court in the future. To our strategic partners, BizBash, Event Tech Live, the National Society of Black Wedding and Event Professionals, and TSC Cater Source, who've been a wonderful outlet for us to get the word out about our events, to partner with us on different initiatives, make sure that ILEA has a presence at really important events throughout the year. So a big thank you to them. A bit of a state of the association. We're going to share this a little bit, but we just want to get into a strategic plan overview, the highlights, and then talk the money stuff, and then talk about the important work that we're doing in diversity, equity, and inclusion. So from 2019 to 2022, we had the Path Ahead, which was our strategic direction that we were moving in. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what happened in the middle of this, the thing that I lovingly call the pandy. So there certainly was a tremendous amount of work that was going into this. We decided to continue working on this through to the end of our 2023 year. There certainly was work left to be done. I would say we didn't get to the finish line with this, but we certainly checked a lot of boxes that were really important to the organization. There is a new strategic plan being updated for the 2023-2024 year that will get us through the next 3 years. So the Board of Governors and our management partners are hard at work on a new path forward 2.0, path forward plus, if you will. So we're looking forward to rolling that out throughout the next couple months. ILEA international highlights from 2022, 2023. We did our events celebration in Nashville, which I think was our first time back in any form. It was a small gathering of really wicked people, and as somebody that was there, it was a tremendous time. We got to come together, celebrate the Esprit Awards, and have a chance for the community to connect. A big thank you to all the folks in Nashville that helped us put that together. Strong strategic partnerships, those that I've mentioned before. I think that it would be a shame not to mention the incredible work that Gwen has done with creating new strategic partnerships for the organization, and for ensuring that we can meet our objectives and we can be a part of a bigger voice and bring more people under our umbrella. Our continued commitment with TSC Cater Source, we showed up in a much bigger way than we have in the years past, and I think it was really well received. Our ILEA group put together an incredible DEI panel as well as a CSCP panel. We had our evening happy hour, which was an incredible success, and we had lots of people breaking into our party because it was the place to be, which was a great feeling, and we're really honored to be a part of the TSC Cater Source team. We're looking forward to continued partnership with them in the future. Celebrating industry diversity in our DEI initiatives. I continue to be really proud of the work that the organization is doing in the DEI space. I think that this is a great opportunity for the organization to really stand out, and we continue to do great work there. And I know that the future will be quite wonderful for that and the organization. Simplified the Esprit Award process and updated categories. For those of you that submit Esprits, you notice that it took a big change this year. There's a couple things that I think we'll work on, but we definitely hit the right note. We had a tremendous response for the Esprits this year. It blew the numbers that we've seen in the last few years right out of the water. And I believe that we were back up to or exceeded our 2019 level. So that is a great sign of recovery there. Our commitment to the Esprit Awards and creating a more simplified process, I think worked really well. We're looking forward to celebrating the Esprit Awards in San Antonio in a couple weeks. I'm sure it'll get mentioned somewhere in here. And we're really looking forward to everyone being there. If you haven't already started thinking about that, it's not too late. It's not too late. You're still invited. Donna promised it's going to be ice cold and a balmy 75 degrees. So feel free to look that up. Big congratulations to our new CACPs. It's great to see that community continuing to grow. I think that there's some momentum within our CACP program that I think is really important, and the work that we did pre-Pandy on getting that process simplified, moving to a new testing system, getting away from the archaic way that the CACP program was before, I think was a great success for us. We spent a lot of time reworking the recertification process. So if your CACP is coming up soon, I promise you will have the breeziest recertification you've ever seen. And we took out a lot of the roadblocks to make sure that we can recertify those professionals that are showing up in a much easier way, and it's not a daunting task. So congratulations to everybody that's recertified, and thank you for your continued support. There's 2 full slides of them, which is amazing. The CACP update. So 52 new applicants, 33 recertifications. We did launch a prep course. Was it last year? The years blend together, as you all know. We did launch a new prep course. We put through 35 participants. We're currently in the process of reviewing that course. We definitely put it out there as a tester to see if this is something that we wanted to continue on with, and we're reworking all of that right now. 35 practice exams, which all translated to the slides you saw before with our new CCPs and our recertifications. So CCP update for you, restructured the recertification pathways, successful recertification audits, aligned reading resources with exam blueprint, updated one-pager promotional flyer, continuous website updates, future enhancement, Impexium and Measure integration. I bet you that means absolutely nothing to most of you, but what it means, what it does mean is that there'll be a smoother process for signing up for your CACP, taking your exam, and then continuing to stay updated with the program. Complementary practice exams as an option for CACP consults. So a lot of work continuing to happen within CACP. I think as you know, the organization is still very committed to this program and growing it. We know that there is a tremendous opportunity for this to continue to grow and to find great success in the community. Moving on to the fun part. Moving on to ILEA financials, I'm going to turn it over to Melissa Jerkin, CACP, to talk about all the money stuff.
Oh, yes. Thanks, Dustin. Good morning or afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Yes, I guess I get the fun job of talking about financials. So this will be that slight lull in the program, but we are going to leave it on a high note. So to talk a little bit about what we've been looking at the past year, our goal really was to take a hard look at the association and build a sustainable model and really look at how we could create a sustainable and stable future. So we did have to make some tough decisions this year. I would say it was a very foundational year, and we did that with a lot of intention, saying, you know, this is where we're at. Let's kind of turn a corner from the pandemic, if you will. Let's make those decisions now so that we can build and go into a whole new era of ILEA. So what we're going to do is take a quick look at the overview on the next slide, please, of our financials for this past year, which just ended not even 30 days ago. So that you don't have to do those mathematics this lovely morning, I will do it for you. We are ending with a loss of about $50,000. And again, that was with intention. So there was a couple of factors that went into this. One of them being we did make a decision to write off some old debt from our past management company. And again, it was with the idea that we are setting ourselves up for a longstanding future. And we're already not even 30 days in, and we are already seeing some of those benefits. So the high note really is it's not always on paper what you see. We are already tracking ahead of the game. We had an amazing Esprit Award application process. It was one of the highest we've had in many years, if not probably top 3, I think, overall. We've also got some great foundations for new sponsorship partners, and we have a relatively healthy investment in savings fund. So that is just a very quick synopsis. We are already tracking very well for this upcoming year. And I will go ahead and turn it over to Gwen.
Our ILEA's DEI efforts continue to move forward. I want to say thank you to this year's chair, DC Evans. Members of the DEI committee participated in the special event Cater Source DEI panel on the role of leadership in building a more equitable and inclusive events industry. So the panel was able to discuss issues and barriers and offer solutions of how we can create change. We also continued our strategic alliance with the National Society of Black Wedding and Event Professionals. The committee was able to research and cultivate new opportunities for strategic alliances and like-minded industry associations. We were able to promote DEI initiatives and activities through our newsletters and social media. And the committee also spent some time updating the DEI resource toolkit and continue to collect demographic information so we can better understand the makeup of our association. So next slide. So we're excited to share 3 key areas of membership and demographic information with you. We know you want to know how our membership breaks down. So we have our ILEA members by gender, our ILEA members by generation, and ethnicities. So you can take a look at this. We'd be happy to share this slide in more detail if anyone is interested in learning more about the breakdown of our association. So our next slide is, how can you support the committee's efforts? So you can take the diversity pledge. So the diversity pledge is available to download on ILEA Hub on the diversity page. You can help us expand our diverse network by suggesting new and potential diverse partners. You can complete the demographic information in your membership profile. Like I said before, this really helps us understand who our members are and who we should be talking to. And finally, you can share your photos and your personal stories of inclusion, belonging, allyship, and advocacy for our content calendar. We want to be able to share your events, support your chapters, and the industry client diversity events and initiatives that you have. So we want to hear from you. So please, please share your stories.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Gwen. Let's chat about some folks that are finishing on the board. A big, humongous thank you to Corinne Kessel, CACP, who's completing today as our immediate past president. Corinne has got probably over a decade of ILEA leadership under her belt. Corinne has been such an incredible asset to the organization in ways that most people will probably never know. Corinne is the one that is so much the knowledge keeper of a lot of things. Corinne is the one that you can always rely on a personal level. Corinne always has my back, knows when I'm never going to hit the finish line and always jumps in to make sure that everything is great. Corinne is a real champion to this industry and this organization, and I'm so proud to call her a friend. And from everyone at ILEA, thank you, Corinne, for everything that you've done. I know you're not going anywhere, and I will likely see you on the dance floor somewhere in the near future. But a big thank you for everything, Corinne. Sarah Cisna, Bobby Dutton, Tiffany Rozier, and Megan Johnson are also finishing up their terms on the Board of Governors. All four of these folks have just been absolutely incredible, getting us through a really rocky time. And I think these four in particular really stayed positive with us and dug in deep. I think it's no secret that as we maneuvered the last few years, we had to balance out our own professional chaos, our personal chaos, as well as bringing everything that you have left to the organization. And I can't be more proud to call these guys friends. And thank you for everything that they've done. Big thank you to our outgoing RVPs. I know some of these folks are rolling up into the Board of Governors. I still say that I think this is probably one of the most challenging jobs in the organization, being the ones that are on the front line with our chapters and supporting them. Sometimes putting up with our crap, and all five of these folks have been just absolutely wonderful. So Matt, Rachel, Armando, JC, and Sebastian in Canada, thank you guys for all your leadership. A big thank you to our international committees and task force chairs this year. We changed the way we ran our committees this year. We moved some committees around. We got rid of some that just weren't working, and we put these wonderful folks to work on things that were really important to us. The chapter task force, India had the very challenging job of supporting our chapters to get back on their feet. And it's no secret that there were some tough decisions that were made throughout that. And some chapters decided that they weren't going to continue in India with all of her grace, supported those chapters in that decision. Tiffany, Melissa, DC, Ryan, Donna, and Jordan and Corinne, thank you for continuing to do the great work that you do. And it was a challenging but spectacular year, and I very, very grateful for you. Let's move on to the Spirit of Excellence Awards, which is like actually a very well-kept secret, and I only saw them today, so I'm pretty excited for them. Congrats to all the chapter nominees. So Austin, Boston, Charlotte, Dallas, Indiana, Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Orlando. Thank you for taking the time to submit your great work to us. We hope that we hope we see more of our chapters in here. So for all the chapters that are on the call today, if you don't see your name up there, it's never too early to start thinking about the Spirit of Excellence Awards, and we're looking forward to seeing you next year. The Excellence in Industry and Chapter Engagement is awarded to the ILEA chapter that best promotes and demonstrates the highest active member engagement within the ILEA global community. This chapter understands the educational and industry value of involving members from outside their local chapter and in their programs and communications. Members are encouraged to reach out to other chapters to build business connections and find ways to work together in our global network to strengthen and grow the industry. The winner of the Excellence in Industry and Chapter Engagement is Minneapolis, St. Paul. Congratulations, folks. Beauty. Let's move on to the next one. ILEA Excellence in Chapter Special Projects. The Excellence in Chapter Special Projects is awarded to the ILEA chapter that best executes an event or program outside its normal chapter program calendar. The purpose of the special project is to highlight the chapter's investment and well-being of their members and/or their community, and showcase how they help create a positive impact, difference, or change within the event industry. The winner of the ILEA Excellence in Chapter Special Project is the Indiana chapter. The Excellence in Membership Growth Award is awarded to the chapter with the highest overall growth in membership between 2021 and 2022 and 2022 and 2023 membership terms. A member who was active, current member for the 2020-2021 year and renewed and maintained their membership for the 2021-2022 year would count towards the chapter's membership growth rate. A new member for the 2021-2022 year would count towards the chapter's membership growth rate. I apologize for everything that just came out of my mouth. The award for the ILEA Excellence in Membership Growth is Minneapolis, St. Paul. I'm seeing a trend here, guys. Congratulations. ILEA Excellence In chapter diversity, equity, and inclusion, award is awarded to the ILEA chapter that effectively displays significant contributions to creating measurable change in the area of DEI. The purpose of this award is to recognize initiatives or programs that promote diversity, equity, and inclusion values and nurtures change within ILEA and the event industry. And that goes to Austin. Great job, guys. I feel like we need a clap track or something. The Excellence in Chapter Communications Award is awarded to the ILEA chapter that best utilizes various communication methods and vehicles to effectively share information about ILEA with chapter members, local communities, and the international event industry. The chapter recognizes that strong communication plans incorporating the ILEA brand within all correspondence will increase the chapter's membership and overall membership value. And the award for Excellence in Communications goes to Minneapolis-St. Paul. Excellence in Membership Initiative. The Excellence in Chapter Membership Initiative is awarded to the ILEA chapter that best executes an initiative focusing on its members. The purpose of the membership initiative category is to highlight the chapter's investment in their members, coming up with creative ways to showcase the membership value and appreciation for its members. And this award goes to Minneapolis-St. Paul. The Excellence in Chapter Education and Programming is awarded to the ILEA chapter that best demonstrates the value of being an ILEA member by providing superior education through strong program planning. And this chapter recognizes the industry leadership education is a necessity for their members' overall satisfaction and the key to membership growth and retention. The Certified Special Event Professional designation is consistently encouraged, and the ILEA core curriculum is utilized throughout the calendar year to create a well-rounded, varied program schedule that will appeal to all members. And the award goes to the Austin chapter. Great job, guys. The Spirit of Excellence Award for Chapter of the Year is awarded to the ILEA chapter that exemplifies outstanding achievement in overall chapter management and industry contribution. This chapter excels at providing added value for their members by creating extraordinary programs that educate and networking opportunities to build relationships. They consistently promote the ILEA brand and encourage all members to participate in international conferences. All of their goals and objectives complement their chapter strategic plan that lead them to excellence now and in the future. And with honor, that the ILEA chapter of the year goes to Minneapolis-St. Paul. Amazing work, you guys. Absolutely wonderful. The Spirit of Excellence Award for Region of the Year is awarded to the ILEA region that exemplifies outstanding achievement in overall region management and industry contribution. This region excels at providing added value for their members by creating extraordinary programs that educate and networking opportunities that build relationships. They consistently promote the ILEA brand and encourage all members to participate in international conferences. All of their goals and objectives complement the regional's strategic plan that will lead to excellence now and in the future. ILEA Region of the Year goes to the Midwest. Awesome. Congratulations to everybody that we just mentioned there. Each of the winning chapters will receive a digital badge to share on their newsletter, social media. Congratulations. What an incredible feat, and we're really proud of all of you. Congrats to all the winners. Thank you to the nominees for participating. It really was encouraging to see all the amazing work that's happening within our ILEA chapters. And thank you. Alrighty, I am turning it over to Beth, who's going to do some introductions.
Perfect. Thank you, Dustin. Yes, it's my honor that I get to introduce the new incoming Board of Governors, as well as the RVPs. We will first start with the regional vice presidents. The Midwest, Sarah Cash Darvell will continue her work that she's been doing with them. Very much appreciated. Lauren Chumbley is going to head up our West region. Tom Cura is heading up the East. Cecilia Lavin, she is continuing on to represent EMEA. And Kimberly Benoit is our Canadian chair. So I'm very excited to start to get to work with all of you and continue to serve our membership really well. Next, we have the incoming Board of Governors. So within their first year that you were just newly appointed and elected were Matt Bonavita, Donna Liston, Steve Moore, and Armando Celadon. Continuing into their year 2, Elizabeth Nutting and Meltem Tepler. And finally, for their third year, and we thank them for all of their wisdom and contributions that they've had for the last 2 years, Jen Bertolino, Jordan Kay, and India Rhodes. We will certainly be counting on you for this upcoming year as well. Oops, and then, whoops, sorry guys, my thing is very touchy. And then it's my pleasure to also present your new executive committee. Gwendolyn McNutt is the incoming president, Melissa Jerkin, president-elect, Ryan Hansen, secretary treasurer, and Dustin Westling is moving to immediate past president. But that doesn't mean you're done, Dustin. Remember all the praise you just gave Corrine? Well, that's because you're gonna have that too. We're gonna continue. So I will turn it back over to you to administer the oath of office to our new board.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Beth. Let's do this. So I'm going to get everyone, stay on mute. You don't need to unmute. I'm just going to get you to raise your right hand and read along with me. We'll do the oath of office. I assume you're all ready. Let's do this. I pledge to abide by the bylaws and principles of professional conduct and ethics upon which ILEA was founded, and to uphold the integrity of the office to which I've been elected. I hereby make a firm commitment to promote the highest level of ethics within the special events industry and to serve the members of ILEA to the best of my ability. You can all quietly say, I do. Perfect. Welcome to the team. I am going to move to the next part of the program where we're going to meet your new president. So to introduce her, I'm going to introduce Sandra Sobczak to introduce and welcome ILEA's 2023-2024 incoming president. Sandra, it's over to you.
Hi, everybody. As he said, my name is Sandy Sobczak, and I've been selected to say some words about my friend, Gwendolyn McNutt, CSEP, your new international president of ILEA. Saying that out loud seems so surreal. I met Gwen over 20 years ago at what we used to call it ISIS. I was a newbie and so was she. We met and the rest was history. We both traveled through the board like bosses. From membership, programs, to presidents. We created so many memories together. The thing about Gwen is she kept going. Look at her now, a star, the new international president of ILEA. I'm so proud of Gwen's accomplishments, her job for so many years at Comcast, her dedication to the Love Purse organization, and her dedication to ILEA organization. We are all lucky to have her as a leader. I am lucky to have her as a friend, buddy. Gwen, the sky is the limit, and I cannot wait to see the places you will go. Look at you choking me up right now, Gwen. Congratulations to Gwen, and I'd like to introduce to you your new ILEA International President, Gwendolyn McNutt.
Thank you, Sandy, for your kind words. I appreciate it so much.
A
big shout out to my home chapter, ILEA Greater Chicago. Your support is greatly appreciated as well. Sandy is a true example of the power of this association. Like she said, she was one of the first people that befriended me in this wonderful organization. And now, more than 20 years later, I can call her not only one of my favorite go-to vendors, but also a dear friend. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you. Good afternoon, everyone. First, I'd like to express my thanks to Dustin Westling, CSEP, for his leadership over the past year, and to Corrine Kessel, CSEP, for her tireless work on behalf of ILEA. Thank you both. I'm filled with nervous excitement for the coming year. It's my privilege to serve as ILEA's president for the 2023-2024 year, and as the organization's first African-American international president. The responsibility of this role is not lost on me. I'm committed to helping the association and our members succeed with the help from this wonderful community I've called home for 22 years. I hope you're all as enthusiastic about the coming year and what we will accomplish together. Throughout this year, I want to work with each of you to increase the visibility and active membership of our creative event professional community. Being an active member of ILEA has given me the opportunity to help shape the future of the event profession and to add to the knowledge and experience of the industry. One of the biggest values I've received from my membership is the opportunity to build my local and global network into a close-knit community of industry colleagues, friends, and allies. I've also benefited professionally through continuing education opportunities and by attaining my CSCP certification, which has been incredibly rewarding to me. Our membership makes a difference. As your president, I want to inspire you to give back. I hope I can inspire more of you to become involved as chapter volunteers or take on leadership roles. Our leaders move the organization forward. For those of you who are already leaders, please reach out and encourage your colleagues to volunteer and mentor those who have a passion for the industry. As an association, we'll continue our programs that strengthen our professionalism through education, training, network, and professional resources. We must also look outward beyond our own association community. I want to keep you informed about what the Board of Governors and International Leadership Volunteers are doing. This year will be an opportunity to spotlight our members, enhance educational opportunities and communication, and continue to build and enhance industry relationships. During the 23-24 year, I will focus my efforts on 3 key areas: our people, partnerships, and possibilities. I'm looking forward to continuing to support, expand, and diversify our membership, develop and deepen our industry partnerships and collaborations, and create additional opportunities and benefits to support our members. First, we'll focus on our people, you, our members. We'll continue to collect demographic information to learn about the breakdown of our membership and focus on our diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. We'll also be gathering and sharing your stories and photos to create content to inspire and encourage others through storytelling about ILEA members and their work. We will also connect with each other through in-person, online education, and networking opportunities. Next, we'll continue to expand our strategic partnerships and alliances. We can't accomplish everything by ourselves. We must continue to reach out and enter other communities and networks. As part of our continuing expansion, earlier this year, we extended our partnership with the National Society of Black Wedding and Event Professionals through 2025. The NSBWEP represents Black-owned businesses and entities in the wedding and event planning industry. Through this mutually beneficial partnership, our organizations will partner on educational opportunities, cross-promote events, and increase our speaker talent pools. In addition, I'm really excited to announce a new partnership alliance with the Association of Destination Management Executives International. ADMEI is the preeminent global organization for destination management companies. An official announcement between our 2 associations is coming soon. But through this partnership, we'll create opportunities for ILEA to speak to their members, generate opportunities for ILEA members to attend ADMI's Emergency Preparedness Certificate Program at the member rate, and attend ADMI Hot Topic webinars at no cost. As new partnership alliances are created or renewed, we'll keep you updated. And I encourage each of you to submit any organizations you think would be a good strategic alliance partner for ILEA to explore. Finally, ILEA's possibilities are endless. With our new 3 US region alignment of East, Midwest, and West, along with our chapters in EMEA and Canada, ILEA will be nimbler. The Board of Governors will also be hard at work updating our strategic plan to carry our global organization through the next 3 years. And we're committed to creating more opportunities to meet virtually and in person and learn from new people and new organizations. It's my aim that we transform many of our possibilities into additional opportunities for our organization's success. And it's also my goal to meet as many of you as I can over the coming year. But until I have an opportunity to meet up with you either virtually or in person, I'd like to end by telling you just a little bit about me personally. My name is Gwendolyn McNutt, but most people call me Gwen. I love a little bling, superhero movies, and selfies with friends. I love all kinds of TV except for reality. I'm an African-American woman. I'm a daughter, a sister, a friend, a colleague, a Saluki, and a Blue Demon. And I'm an event professional, one who loves this association and the people in it, one who wants our industry to continue to grow and thrive, and one who knows I can't do it alone. Over the coming year, I'm asking each of you to continue to demonstrate how amazing this association is, a strong community of the most creative people I know. I'm proud of ILEA's successes over the past year, particularly in providing more opportunities for meaningful engagement for our members, introducing new and innovative ideas, and providing professional development opportunities. In the year ahead, we'll continue these initiatives, as well as adding programming designed for all the diverse individuals in our organization, including virtual programming and events held in collaboration with our industry strategic alliance partners. Thank you to our incoming Board of Governors, international volunteers, chapter leaders, and the entire ILEA community for volunteering your time in our professional community, and to our sponsors and strategic alliance partners for your incredible support. We'll be announcing this year's committee chairs and members soon. I look forward to serving you and seeing everything we accomplish together. It's going to be a great year, and I wish you all a successful 23-24 ILEA year. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our Executive Director, Beth Knight, who will share the names and positions of the ILEA headquarters team members. We appreciate their support and look forward to working closely with them over the coming year. Beth.
Thanks, Gwen. Let me just get to that page. Here we go. Yes, it is my pleasure to introduce you to the team that works so hard for you and delivers just great communications and all the wonderful things that are happening. We are happy to help the volunteers, the board, the RVPs, the chapter leaders. So as Gwen mentioned, I'm Beth Knight. I'm serving as the executive director. Amy Lotz has been with the ILEA team for, I think, since you came to MCI headquarters. So she serves as our senior advisor. Katie Kenny is our senior manager of membership and chapters. So probably many of you have either interacted with her or heard her name. Dominique Clayton, she is our senior manager for accreditation and certification programs. So if you are a CSEP holder, you probably have interacted with Dominique as well, either in your initial or your recertification path. Shaquela Brooks is our coordinator. She does a lot of the incoming messages. She's probably your first line of communication. She handles a lot of the membership inquiries and fulfillment for you. Ashley Slaughter, she is our manager of, this thing is so hard, the Esprit program. So many of you who have submitted for Esprits, you've probably worked with Ashley, attended her office hours, etc. And I apologize for the picture of Jeremy and Jasmine. when I blew it up, it didn't quite go so well. But Jeremy and Jasmine are with our marketing and creative services team. So they do a lot of the creative assets, the social media postings, the emails that you're getting, things like that. And finally, Wanda Houston is our receptionist. So if you call the main number, you probably have talked to Wanda as well. I will send it back to you, Gwen.
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. Paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing.
all of the accolades for you.
So now it's time to kick off the celebration of our individual member volunteer awards. ILEA's International Volunteer Awards recognize the significant accomplishments, talents, and impressive impacts of individual ILEA members and all they've done to build our amazing community. This past year, so many of our volunteers have worked incredibly hard to support and strengthen our association. Many deserving candidates were put forward for consideration, and I'd like to thank everyone for all they have contributed this year. The dedicated service of our volunteers makes such a difference in our ILEA community and echoes our commitment to the success as event professionals. I'm very excited to celebrate this distinguished group of award recipients who stand up and stand out as exceptional volunteer leaders for ILEA. Our first award is the Medal Attitude Award. The ILEA Medal Attitude Award is presented annually to a volunteer within the association who is always willing, always perseveres, and always achieves results against all odds. This person has been devoted to their leadership and service to their chapter leaders and always takes time to engage in conversations, build relationships, and clearly communicate even in the most challenging situations. I know this to be true of this year's recipient, as I spent much of the year working very closely with her. Our Medal Attitude Award goes to India Rhodes. Congratulations, India.
All right, volunteers are the lifeblood of ILEA. Chapter leaders, international committees, Board of Governors, RVPs, all volunteers. This award goes to somebody who has demonstrated pure determination, just absolute energy, passion, leadership across international borders. And if you haven't recently jumped onto LinkedIn, this person wrote an unbelievable article, very moving, about their experience volunteering in ILEA. So I hope you go over and check out his page and give a read. And the volunteer of the year is Joel Olendeska.
The ILEA J. Robert Graves Pioneer Award is named for one of the founders of ILEA and is given to a volunteer who significantly contributed to the growth and development of the association, not only through his or her creative vision, but through determined execution. This person who's receiving the award this year has an undeniable passion for our association and our members and has been an integral part of reinvigorating partnerships with like-minded organizations. The J. Robert Graves Pioneer Award goes to Tom Cura. Congrats, Tom.
The prestigious Klaus and Camp Lifetime Achievement Award is given to a well-respected leader of ILEA and the live events industry. In order to qualify for this award, the recipient must be of high ethical character and given selflessly to the industry and our association for an extended period of time. The winning volunteer definitely meets these criteria and so much more. Our Klaus and Camp Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Dana McCulley, CSEP. Dana is a past international ILEA president and an esteemed leader in ILEA and the live events industry, and truly embodies the essence of the Klaus and Camp Lifetime Achievement Award. Her unwavering commitment to giving back and selfless dedication to the industry and our association makes her such a deserving recipient. With a passion that knows no bounds and a deep love for ILEA and its members, Dana has continued to inspire us to thrive and stay connected. Her impeccable attention to detail and relentless drive to excel have set such a remarkable example for all of us. It was great honor and admiration that we celebrate Dana's well-deserved recognition, knowing that her extraordinary contributions will continue to shape our association for years to come. Congratulations, Dana. I think we should let her say a few words. I think Dana always has words.
Go ahead, Dana.
Da-
Say your words.
Second. Oh my goodness. Definitely have a few tears in my eyes. This journey with ILEA has been so incredible, and I love you guys all so much. I mean, you've made such a difference in my life and everybody that you touch. I'm so incredibly honored to be a part of ILEA and to be a part of this family. And what I say to the world is, let's spread the love and bring more people into our family. So thank you for this incredible honor. And I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible in just a couple of weeks in San Antonio.
Congratulations again, Dana. And back to you, Gwen, to close up.
Thank you so much. And yes, congratulations, Dana. Well-deserved, and we will definitely meet up in San Antonio. I just want to say congratulations to all of our volunteer award winners and to our Spirit of Excellence award winners. We look forward to spotlighting each of you in upcoming ILEA communications and outreach. And I hope to see each of you at ILEA Ignite beginning August 9th in San Antonio. The region has a wonderful lineup of leadership training, education, and networking fun. And don't forget about our in-person Esprit Awards celebration, where you'll be able to congratulate your friends and colleagues in person on their achievement and event excellence. For more information and to register or to support the event, you can visit ILEAignite.com. And thank you so much for joining today's annual general meeting. I'm so excited about the year ahead and being your ILEA president. I'll see you in San Antonio, and have a great day.
Thanks everyone for joining.